Today, the Diocese of Bridgeport has gone into federal court to file a civil rights lawsuit against officials of the state of Connecticut. The lobbying law of Connecticut is being used to limit free speech, to limit the right of assembly, to limit the freedom of religion and the freedom of the press. Think back just a very short time ago to the middle of March. You will recall that we gathered under similar circumstance to talk about a bill number 1098, which had been raised by the Judiciary Committee of the Legislature of Connecticut, a bill that was unconstitutional on its face because it would have forced the church to reorganize her parishes contrary to church teaching and certainly contrary to the law and practice of the church. In response to that challenge, we Catholics did what Americans always do. We exercised our right of free speech, our right of assembly, our freedom of the press, and our freedom of religion. And as great leaders here in the Diocese of Bridgeport, you helped us make our voice heard. We provided information in the pulpit, Mass on Sunday. We provided information on the website, but also, and largely thanks to you and to the priest of the diocese, a lot of people from Fairfield County, but also from around the state of Connecticut, gathered together in Hartford to protest Bill 1098, which was withdrawn and which was revealed to be a true incursion against religious freedom. Similarly, thanks to the strong and concerted voice of Catholics and other people of goodwill, Bill 899, which was the same-sex marriage law, was amended so that religious groups opposed to same-sex marriage could continue their activities of worship and education and social services according to their own corporate conscience and would not be forced to endorse same-sex marriage. So far, so good. It sounds like it's 2 for 2. It sounds like we won 2 tremendous victories against all odds. Well, I was savoring these 2 victories one fine day up in my office when there arrived a letter from the Office of State Ethics from someone known as an enforcement officer, informing me that the Diocese of Bridgeport had potentially run afoul of the lobbying law. That is to say, we did not register as a lobbyist, and now we are in court defending our rights. We're asking people to contact their legislators to say, we have a problem here. This problem needs to be fixed. Citizens in Connecticut should be able to speak their mind about the moral issues of the day, about legislation that affects them, and certainly to defend their religious rights without this kind of intrusion from state government.